What's up, everybody? Welcome to Southern Life. On this video, we're going to be driving to Chattahoochee, Florida. This is a town I've been wanting to explore for a very long time because of how cool this town is. You guys ready for it? We're about 165 miles from Pensacola. It's a little rural town. It's got some really cool architecture and just really cool small town vibes. Really excited to go to this town. I've never been through this town. It's a really off the beaten path type of place, so it's not like you're just gonna find yourself here unless you're actually purposely. By the way, we got some elevation up on this little hill here. There's actually a little bit of a hillside view. This town has a little bit of elevation. By the way, the hurricane Michael did run through here really hard, so we're going to see a lot of hurricane damage. You can see there's a little bit of elevation to the terrain, which is kind of odd for Florida. You don't really have a lot of elevation in Florida, so that's why I kind of wanted to start the drive kind of in the rural side, right outside of town, so you guys can get a feel for how, even though it's in Florida, there's a little bit of elevation here. In fact, there's actually some hillside views, which is not normal for Florida, but I'm excited to be here. This town is really neat. I wish it was later in the day so we had a little bit more sunlight, because that's the one thing that will make this video better. But I'm excited to be here, and can't wait to see it. We're almost there. Nothing like small towns. Yeah, buddy. This town has been on one of my top 10 lists on a video I made. I think it was like for most charming little towns or something like that. I can't remember. I like so many videos I forget. I really do. But we're here. Come on, cars, move out of my way, women. Alright. Notice that the grass is all mostly dead, and in some areas here it's kind of dead. In some areas it's totally dead. They did get some snow here. In fact, there's areas in Florida here that got, oh, look at the palm trees, I love it. There's a few areas in this part of Florida that got a whole lot more snow than we have so far in Alabama, and it's gotten cold enough to where it's kind of killed all the grass in a lot of places. And there's still little patches here and there where we live in Alabama where there's still green grass. Like where we live, we're up on a mountain, and there's a lot of big tall trees and valleys and stuff, and there's areas that are kind of protected from the wind and the cold, and it's still got green grass. So I mean, some cold's been more brutal in some of these parts of Florida than it has where we are in Alabama. Very nice. As soon as you come into town, you start to see nice little old houses, big white porches, like your traditional, what you would expect from a small town in Florida. There's also prisons in this area. All these Florida small towns, a lot of prisons. That's a source of income for the rural community. So, tormenting city folks in prisons is not only a occupation, it's also a pastime here. Alright guys, we're here, and the view is nice because if you look really carefully, you can tell that the town center kind of drops off into a mountain. Isn't that cool? Especially for a Florida town, that's so unexpected. Look at that, guys. You can kind of see, if you look straight ahead, how the town center kind of drops off into a mountain view. I'm gonna go real slow here. Here's the town center, and if you look straight ahead, the town center drops off into a mountain. That's why I drove here to see this. So unexpected in Florida. You can see the road kind of disappears and drops off, and then on the other side is a mountain view. That is so cool. Look at that. That right there is not what you would expect in Florida. And I think it's Georgia on the other side at some point. We're really close to the Georgia border here. So that right there is not what you expect in Florida. Isn't that cool? That is neat. Town's like up on a hill. And I don't know how far ahead you can see. You can probably see into Georgia from here. We're right on the border between Georgia. Oh, yeah, you can see into Georgia. You can see into Georgia from here. It's right on the border. In fact, gorgeous, gorgeous view. Let me swing back around so you guys can get a better look at this. You can see the lake over there. Wow. The town's called Chattahoochee, and just sure enough, the Chattahoochee separates Florida from Georgia, and I think it also separates Alabama from Georgia. So, can I see your phone? I want to see exactly how many states you can see from here. You might be able to be seeing 3 states from here. I gotta look at a map real quick and kind of figure it out. But if you look ahead, absolutely gorgeous view up ahead. We can see from here. Yep, Georgia is right on the other side, and Alabama's still not for a long ways. Not far though. Alabama's not far. Alabama's not far. Florida, Georgia, 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 Florida, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Georgia. So you can't quite see from here to Alabama, but you can see into Georgia. So anything on the other side of that water is Georgia. So really cool. Yeah, it's just a neat little place to be. Well, let's explore this town. But the view from here, oh, zoomed out too much. All right, the view from here is just spectacular. I mean, that you can see all the way into Georgia, and that Florida is actually having a higher elevation in Georgia, and you can just kind of like get a scenic view of it all. It's a very neat little town. Very neat little town. That's why I wanted to come here. And these are the regions of Florida that only Jose will help you explore. This is not something you're gonna find on those big channels that do Disney World. We don't do Disney World on Southern Life. We'll leave that to Adam the Woo. You see the one that's big on Disney World?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that for Adam the Woo. He likes to explore small towns too.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the only videos I watch from him.
Yeah.
Is when he does small towns. So there's a little neighborhood back in here. It did have a lot of hurricane damage in this area. You can see a lot of houses have new roofs. A lot of trees have just been stripped down to nothing. So look at the views. Like, and the neighborhoods also have that view. The town's kind of like up on a hill. Well, that house had a tree fall on it. Wait, just let me get back on. This car's following me around. Does that car have a red roof? Sure does. It's like two-colored. So, like, some of the neighborhoods have that view as well. You can see it from here. Oh, man. What is that car? See, some of the neighborhoods have that view as well. A lot of the neighborhoods also have that view going on. So it's not just the little drive there. Some little neighborhoods also get that nice view into Georgia. Here's a refrigerator. That's probably scrap metal for free. I guess there's no scrappers in this town. Wow, look at the view into Georgia. Well, that's actually Florida on that way. If you look the other way, it's Georgia. This way, it's actually Florida. Wow, this town is so neat. And then these people, all these houses, their backyards got that view. This would be a cool place to fly a drone. It's a historic house, and it's in complete disarray. I'm actually tempted to get out and read what it says. What's it say? Site of
Ellicott Observatory.
What's an observatory? High Street. Is this like the high point? This must be the highest point. The house has a historical marker in front of it right there.
Was that sign bent like that? That probably is hurricane damage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of damage through here, unfortunately. This little town got a lot of damage. Oh, look at the view into Florida. That is crazy. Look at how it's just ripped all the trees. This is so wild. The view into Florida is crazy. Interesting little town. I've been dying to explore this little town for so long. Look at the elevation. This is like as steep as anything in Alabama where we live.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
This doesn't even feel like Florida.
No, it doesn't. It's definitely, it has like a Georgia, Alabama feel to it.
Yeah.
Look, there's more views going this way.
Yeah.
Like the whole town's like up on a hill with views in all directions.
Yep.
Yeah, this feels like we're in Alabama. If you dropped me off here and said we're in Alabama, I'd say, yep, we're in Alabama. Somewhere near Birmingham. Chattahoochee Nature Park. Oh, there's a park there. Look at this road, man. Like, look at this road. Look how deep of a drop that is. Heading that way. Totally dead town. There ain't much going on out here. The town goes way off into the hills that way. Way off into the hills if you go that way. Loco no, loquísimo. Malo no, malísimo. Casco no, casquísimo. Puerco no, puerquísimo. Flaco no, flaquísimo. Gordo no, oh, gordo. We're going up and downhill. Yo, this is so odd for Florida. I feel so Alabama here. Wow. Dang, we got some Haitian elevation up here. Oh man, nice old houses. Loco no, loquísimo. Glad there wasn't a stop sign there, was there?
No.
I'm glad how they actually thought about that. I hate when they do that. Like, there's like you're climbing up a hill, and they put a stop sign there. Like you feel like you're on a Terry transmission.
Yeah.
You know, like, they don't really think that out very well when they do those things.
Well.
Loco no, loquísimo. Casco no, casquísimo. Alabama no, alabísimo. Alabismo. Oh, that's hilarious. Alabismo, like off the abyss. just total destruction. Chattahoochee. Way down under in the Chattahoochee. We got hoods that'll sell your. Watch your mouth, Catherine. Alright. Yeah, buddy. Look at her roll, man. Wait, there's another one coming over there. Look at her roll, man. This town is so neat, man. It's a neat town. What a neat little town, man. It's so cool, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's just one of them places that you know what I'm talking about. You might as well just go there. This is country as crap out here. When you got a tractor and you're downtown, leave that garbage on the back street. There's a prison here. Northside Seafood. I have a feeling that Northside Seafood near the hood. It's gotta have a hood. It's Florida. It's gotta have a hood. It's gotta have a hood. There it is, Northside Seafood. No, that looks too fancy to be near the hood. It sounds hood, but it doesn't look hood.
Northside.
Weekly rentals. Dang, it's gotta have a hood. Come on, where's the hood? Where the hood?
Jose?
That's a trailer park right there. You think that's it?
I don't know.
Definitely looks hood. Man, they got some damage from that storm here. Ooh, just tore through here. Loco no, loquísimo. Florida no, floridísimo. Alabama no, alabismo. That's funny. You don't know that because you don't know Spanish, but if you know Spanish, you know that's freaking funny. This isn't quite a hood though. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely got some characteristics to it.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. He got rims on both of the cars. Yeah, they got the same color roof we do.
Yeah.
Can you stop chewing bubblegum on all my videos? It's annoying. I'm gonna have to grab that bottle and throw it out the window. I'm getting sick of your bubblegum chewing, but it's gotta have a hood, man. It's gotta have a hood.
Head east on East Marion Street toward Bates Street, then turn right onto Bates Street.
Where's the hood?
Turn right onto Bates Street, then turn right onto Pine Street.
There's a BH sign. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh my gosh, that could be a cover. That's a cover photo material right there.
Turn right onto Pine Street.
I've got to take a photo of this. It's like an old beat up house with like collar rims in the front. That is so, like, that's so hood. That's the cover photo for this video, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think we found the hood. Very interesting. Very interesting. They're just showing outside. Hey, they said hi to us. And he knows we're recording.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Main Street.
Cool. He knows we're recording, but he still said hi.
Yeah.
Small time. Look at how good. I think we found the hood. It ain't like a massive hood, but it's a hood. There's a lot of hurricane damage here. What's going on down this hill? Let's see what happens if I take this hill.
Take the hill.
Take the hill down. Yeah, this is starting to look like hood material out here. Oh my goodness, we're looking for the beer can. We're looking for a pile of beer cans right next to the front door. Local man.
Head south on Callaway Street toward Silver Slipper Street.
Everybody here.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Hickory Street.
There's a BH. There's a BH territory out here. Let people know what you believe in by putting it on your front lawn. And these people let everybody know what they're believing in. They're having a lot of junk on the front yard. I'm pretty sure we're in the hood now. Oh my gosh, what is junk in your front lawn?
I told you come down this way.
That was some damage right there. Dang, bro, we in the hood now.
Keep
No
rolling.
parking. Yeah, we're in the hood now.
And they crossed it out.
We're in the hood. We're in the hood now. If this ain't the hood, I don't know what is. They gotta have a hood. You gonna tell me?
Turn right onto Hickory Street, then turn left onto Main Street.
They got 2 Beamers. That's quite the statement in this town this morning.
Yeah.
Look at them fancy people. They got 2 Beamers. I'm gonna go this way. I'm going to go this way. I'm not gonna watch this cereal on this one. I know something interesting when I see it. What's up with that purple Ford? Like, who is this?
Head east on Hickory Street toward Chattahoochee Street, then turn right onto Chattahoochee Street. Turn right onto Chattahoochee Street, then turn right onto East Brent Street.
Oh my. You know you in the South, man. Like, where you can't, it's hard to tell where like the house starts and where the trees end. That is so southern. Man. It's like, where does the tree start and the house?
Turn right onto East Brent Street, then turn left onto Main Street.
Dude, this is quite the hood.
Yeah.
I love these small towns.
Yeah.
Like, where it's hard to tell, like, if it's a hood. It's hard to tell if it's hood or country or historic or it's just a mix of everything clashed in together.
Head south on Chattahoochee Street toward East Barnes Avenue, then turn right onto East Barnes Avenue.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say shut up.
Look at that squirrel.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody hunting it?
Nope.
Oh, they lacking out here. They don't know about squirrels. Gotta get on the other side of that state line, find out about them squirrel hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some big mansions out here. This side of town must have been more. Oh, they have built the big mansions here. You think they would have built them with the views?
Yeah.
That's odd. You expect the houses with the views would be the ones where they put the big houses, but not out here. Is that a library? Yeah.
Assisted living.
These towns are neat as crap, man. I smell coffee. Somebody's making coffee. No north side.
They're probably making it over there.
Alright, so now we gotta plan what's next. We kind of drive through town one last time and figure out what our next move is. Very hilly terrain for being Florida.
It's like 8 a.m. They're probably making breakfast at the nursing home.
We gotta find, I smell a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
That's pretty dumb. You give me a bunch of people in nursing home coffee, that's an off recipe for disaster. So,
Well, they had coffee every morning since they were young.
true, that is culture around here.
Yeah.
It's not like old Cuban people.
It's like you can tell Dad his coffee has caffeine, but he's gonna still say it's
Good for your
caffeine
health.
free and good for your health.
Yeah, yesterday I was at his house when we were at his house. He's like, "You don't have coffee in the morning? It's good for your health." I'm like, no, I said, it does a bunch of damage to me. First of all, I feel better since I got rid of
Yeah.
coffee. I had coffee yesterday, and I rarely have coffee. I really did.
I had coffee.
Really? No, I slept a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I slept a lot of that.
I had coffee at your sister's house, and we had the Cuban coffee.
This town has some opposing
But
views.
I regularly have coffee.
This town's got some opposing views.
Yeah.
You see all types of contradictory fires on the front yards. Well, seems like that hurricane did some damage out here.
Yeah.
You can just look at the trees and they're skinny and
Yeah.
this car behind us, he's rushing us. No. You need to go to South Florida with that garbage.
Yes.
You need to go to South Florida with that. That's not how we do
I like the
business.
green roof.
Yeah, on a house like that. I mean, if you want to live inside of a church, that's fine. I want to live inside
Okay.
a house. What?
Just because you don't agree with architecture style doesn't mean
That's
you
not
can
an
call it a
architectural
church.
style. That's a flamboyant paint job. Don't confuse architectural style. There's nothing architectural about a color. It has nothing to do with
Aesthetic.
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 Not aesthetic. Aesthetic is like when your house has like asbestos in it. You need to go back to school there, buddy.
No, that's you.
I don't need to go back to school. I'm not allowed to. They got a word on me.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm not allowed to go back to school. They told me, Jose, you're done. I was like, man, I didn't even get to the last year. You're done. Like, man, I didn't think I was going to finish school this quickly. You know, most people got to get to the 12th grade before they're done with high school.
We should have
I'm gonna
said
let
the
this
school system.
I'm going to let this car pass me. He's like way too much more. He must be like from California or something. $50, he's got California tags. Florida. Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes. What's the rush, man?
Yeah.
You're in a small town. Is that a horse?
Yeah.
Okay, so why do they have a horse statue in there?
Yeah.
A realistic looking horse statue at that. This town's neat.
Yeah.
This town.
They got a bad car furniture.
Really?
Yeah, right there.
Dang. I thought that was fancy.
It
I thought
is.
that was a fancy furniture place. Maybe it is fancy. Maybe there's fancy rich people.
We got our stuff there.
Dang, there's nowhere to have. There's not a single diner open in this town. I mean, it feels like a holiday Sunday morning. And what is today? Wednesday? They ain't got nothing going on in this town.
Yeah.
Man, for sale. By owner. The guy owns it.
Yeah.
He wants you to know that he owns that trailer. Well, we are really into the remote regions of Florida today. The view, look at the view on that one. That's
Yeah. Sneeds. 5
I heard about
miles.
that town. Somebody was asking me about that town in our channel recently.
On what channel?
On our channel.
She said the other channel. We'll see. Apalachicola River.
Yep.
I thought it'd be like the Chattahoochee.
Oh, there's 2 rivers here. I think one river turns into the other. Like, it might have a different name in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's massive, man. Look at that
Look
frame.
at the levees.
I know, that thing is massive. Look how much water is behind that.
Wow.
You can tell that hurricane did some damage to it.
Oh yeah.
Where are we at now?
Ooh, this is
Jackson
gorgeous.
Looks like a desolate wasteland to me, Katie.
It's beautiful.
Maybe in the summer.
No, it's beautiful now. Why? What are you talking about?
New York! You're from New York. How does a New Yorker end up out here? Now we're going to Chattahoochee, Florida.
Trees are beautiful in any state. This is gorgeous. Ooh, trees with water.
Yep.
That's pretty.
I guess. To each their own.
I like trees.
Oh, I have no idea where we're going at this point. I'm just driving this time. I've always wanted to explore this region of Florida, but it's so off the beaten. Like, unless you're driving back to Alabama.
Are we even in Florida right now?
Yeah, this is Florida out here. There's an overlook? That's gotta be cool. I'm sure we're still in Florida. It don't feel like it, but we're in Florida. Let's see where we are now. We're gonna have to like stop and kind of make a game
That's
plan.
a prison.
A prison?
Appalachia Correctional Institution.
That's where 1090 Jake did his time, man. Yeah, right in there. He's like, hey, I think my cousin did some time up in that thing.
Which
He was
cousin?
telling me,
Which
the
one?
one in Tampa. And he was telling me he had this one guy in there, and he was in the shower one day. I'm not gonna tell you the story. It's too graphic. Just don't go there. just don't go there. Don't ever go there. Oh, I do have cousins. I got like 5 cousins in Tampa. At least. I forgot how much family I got. There's so many of them. Like, oh, I do got family. All right, guys. So we got to figure out where we're going next, since we're just randomly driving through a town in Florida. All right, y'all. We'll figure this out here soon. This feels more like Wisconsin than Florida.
Yeah, and Jose does have a lot of family.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and they're all on a different branch of the family tree.
And you know what I have? You have that I don't.
A family tree that's not bent.
Mine isn't bent. A grandparent that's alive.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. All right, I need to stop somewhere and figure this out because we're just driving. We're just driving.